True freedom is a recognition that we do not have to do anything. Conditional freedom says, in order to be free, you have to do X. You have to make this amount of money. You have to marry this person. You have to find this external love. You have to get this and that. But true freedom is a recognition that I do not have to do anything. This very moment, right now, and where you currently are right now, it is a perfection that we seek to find. The reason we go on the hamster wheel of looking for freedom through different means, looking to free ourselves from this pain, from this longing, and trying to find objects, trying to find people, find relationships, find a certain amount of money, a certain opportunity that will give us the ability to feel free. That is a trap, my friend. I invite you to explore a different route to freedom. And this route to freedom says, just stay where you are and recognize that to have freedom is easier than you think. But because it is so easy, most people do not get it. Freedom is not something that we should look for to achieve. Freedom is already who we are. And what do I mean by freedom? Freedom is a state of consciousness that I do not have to do anything. Just that. I can do anything, but I don't have to do anything. That is freedom. And of course, within reason, within the reason of love, that you do not harm yourself or harm others. But freedom inherently is about knowing that there's nothing I have to do. I can just be myself. Not doing anything, just be. And with that recognition that I can just be, there is an entire weight that is taken off of my shoulder. For our entire lives, we go through these programming, the societal programming from our family, from society, that I need to do X, Y, and Z. I need to go through the list of the things I have to do in this life in order for me to experience freedom, in order for me to get the validation from external world that gives me the feeling of me being free. But that is all conditioning. And the reality is, if you recognize that freedom is not something that you get or you find, but it is already who you are, a dimension of being which is about not have to do anything. There's no pressure. There is no one or no force in the universe that says to you, you have to do these things to be enlightened, or you have to go and change the world, or you have to go and change yourself. No, there is not that thing. And God, or the good, is not an ethical obligation telling you you need to do X, Y, and Z to be free. It is exactly the opposite. But interestingly, if you feel that, you do everything in accordance with the alignment of who you are. You do all the actions. That's the beauty of freedom. When you come from freedom, your actions flow out of you freely.